It's morning, and there's a knock at the door. You open it, and you find two gentlemen in suits standing there, and you ask them politely what you can do to help them. They look at one another, and then one of them speaks. You need to come with us. You are being deported. Years of fear have come to light. What is going to happen to the children? Over the years, the government has had programs. In 2012, President Obama signed into effect again the DREAM Act. This act is intended to help young adults who have come here as young children under the age of 16 and are illegally here obtain legal residency. They had between August 2012 and August 2013 to file the paperwork. For most of these children, parents have been deported. Who helps the young children do the paperwork? As a 17-year-old, I came to the States as a student. The college I attended did all my paperwork for my student visa. As a 21-year-old, I came back as a bride. I had my parents and my new husband helping me with the paperwork. But who helped these people? I couldn't find anything to tell me who was helping them with their parents being gone. When I started this, I was going to argue a point about the illegal immigrants and being allowed to stay without any repercussions. But during that, I found about the DREAM Act. I also found an article in the Tampa Bay Times about two young brothers whose parents were deported, and they were allowed to stay under this act. Secondly, what caught my attention was the older boy received a full scholarship from Georgetown University. Was this possible? He's here illegally. Apparently so. Nothing is perfect and we don't know everything. So I've learned a few things. The DREAM Act allowed him and his brother to stay, finish school, and get jobs. But before the government finished their end of the paperwork, the older brother's working visa ran out, and he was let go at his job. He ended up leaving the United States, and at this point does not know when he'll be back or if he'll be back, and he can get no answers from the government. So what kind of program called DREAM Act are they talking about when they shatter the dreams of these young people? DREAM Act or nightmare? For those that this has happened to, a friend of mine didn't listen to my advice, and when she married an American, never filed. They were traveling back and forth, and at one weekend was stopped and asked about paperwork. She didn't have any. They deported her and told her she was not allowed to come back for 7 years. This is Canada and US. We are friendly countries. This was also before the 2001 terrorist attack. Please, if you know anybody that is here illegally, get them to fill out the paperwork for their children's sake, for their sakes, if they want to stay in this country where they can be free. It's a card. It's time, and it's worth it. And lastly, remember, it's about the children. Keep them safe. Keep them happy. Keep them with you. File and become legal. Let it be the dream. And don't let the DREAM Act tear your family apart. Find somebody that can help you to fill out the paperwork and be patient about it and become legal. The DREAM Act can be a dream. It can keep your family together. Thank you for sharing this time with me, and I hope you've learned something as well as I have. My name is Karen Barnhill.